This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, we are going to talk about Young Buck. You know, this guy just can't get out of his own way. He destroyed his own career. I mean, this last stunt he did, faking that 50 Cent set up a whole beef between them for the past 3 years, it's a little bit pathetic, I have to say. So let's just 50 Cent gave this guy a career. 50 Cent had his own career, put his guys on, made them all millionaires. Okay, so this guy basically gave them all careers. They could all rap, but he used his leverage in the industry to help the guys on his label. And honestly, they all became millionaires. I mean, nobody would do that before their second album. They put out a G-Unit album, got their solo albums going while he put out a second album. Then later, Young Buck didn't feel like he was just getting enough attention. So in 2007 and 8, he went on stages and said F G-Unit. Then he kind of came back, and then he cried on the phone with 50 Cent because he felt, like, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to do it. And then eventually they let him off a G-Unit. So he's off. He's free. Just what he wanted. Can't make a go of it on his own. He's going around doing little shows, 5,000, 10,000 features, The career, then he went to jail after that. He went to jail. He's been to jail a few times during his career. Went to jail. I forget what he went for in this one. He went to jail for a year or two. Came back. Started getting back into it. Then re-signed with G-Unit. The label he vows doesn't pay him properly. Doesn't keep good books. Doesn't do right by the artists. Does the G-Unit reunion at Hot 97. Summer Jam. Everything's good. Things are getting back on track for Young Buck. We're around 2013, 14 around this time. Probably more like 2014. And a couple of years go by. He's doing well. 50 Cent gets more into television and radio. I think Young Buck went to jail. Oh, no. This is what happened. So he decides to go against 50 Cent again and say that he owes him money and he's been ghostwriting for him. This was the second problem. 50 Cent responded, they're just not cool anymore. Then then Young Buck gets caught with someone of the same sex in a hotel room. And things get elevated here. Now it's just he's embarrassed, which he should just live his truth, okay? He doesn't have to be embarrassed. If that's who you are and that's what you like, be you. But it was the fact that he denied it. That's where 50 Cent came in and tortured him. Okay? So then he goes to jail for something else. Does a year, comes back, wants to get back into music. 50 Cent still going at him. And then the latest thing he did was he said, you know what? Me and 50 tricked you guys. We have a video coming out this week. And, he tricked you, man. He said, I'm going to make people hate you. And watch, I'm going to do that. Can you take it? And he said, yeah, I can take it. And they went back and forth. And a lot of things were said about each one. Young Buck had things to say about 50. 50 said things about Young Buck. Nobody in their right mind would fake something like this. He was saying that 50 steals people's money and this and that. Do you think 50 Cent wants that kind of reputation on him after doing good business for so many years? Do you think that Young Buck really wanted 50 Cent to keep torturing him over all the stuff he did? So then 50 Cent comes out this past couple days and says, this guy's a liar. I don't know what he's talking about. His head's really messed up. Young Buck just can't get it. The moral of the story is Young Buck cannot get out of his own way and just kind of destroyed his own career. And he's lucky he's got what he's got. He still makes great music, but he just can't get out of his own way. He should have just stayed down with 50 Cent, because now he's just trying to beg to come back again. It's just pathetic, man. This is someone who's a great artist, but just can't get out of his own way with business. It's all emotional for him. And this is business. It's the music business, not the music brothers, It's not the music love. It's the music business. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button, hit that join button. and I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.